Aloha. Circles of protection. What up, G?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Circles of protection. Drawing boundaries to empowerment. Circles of protection are, for me, a magic circle, a magic shape, a magic geometric pattern that can be in the physical, that can be in the mental, the emotional, the psychological, that creates a boundary. It's a shell that prevents outside influences from affecting you, and it's a basin to collect and hold your energy, to hold your motivation, to hold your feelings so they don't leak out. And so the idea of boundaries for me is actually one of the most powerful ways that I can navigate reality, because I can create boundaries. I can create a circle of protection with my words. I can create it with my speech. I can create it with my actions. I can create space by casting that circle of protection around me. So the magicians of old, the Jedi, wizards, witches, they always would use circles of protection. And the idea is that they don't want things they don't want getting in to step over the line, and they don't want things that they have inside the circle to escape. And this is an idea that is so powerful and actually is an archetypal idea in the human psyche. You see the circle, the labyrinth, the mandala in the East reappear again and again. And so for me, the circle of protection is all about boundaries. It's all about creating boundaries. It's all about setting a container, which is a quality of leadership and empowerment. And I invite you to magically re-empower yourself by drawing these circles in your life. Toxic relationships, toxic habits, places where you're leaking energy, gossip, addictions, speech that is out of alignment with your truth, speech that is out of alignment with your heart. These are ways that your circle may be broken and there may be energy leakages. So the creation of boundaries is so very important, especially the more we want to empower, embolden, and uplift ourselves. We need these circles of protection in our life. We need circles of protection. Maybe a square of protection too, if you want to be more angular. The circle, though, is the most powerful imago, an image, as Carl Jung would say, for the totality of the human psyche, the totality of the human spirit, and the ability to empower oneself against outside forces. Not that you are combating them, but you are acknowledging them and creating your cell wall, your cell membrane for your psyche and your reality. And this is your citadel, it's your temple, where you can come to deep knowledge of self. You can come to full power in your purpose and not have outside influences affecting your purpose, changing it, directing you. If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a boundary, you will become part of someone else's plan and they will impose their boundary upon you. And that's the way of nature, it's the way of symbiosis, and it's the way of human beings. And I want to invite you to see that drawing boundaries is actually a compassionate act of empowerment. Compowerment. It's a compassionate act of empowerment because you are owning your energy and filling your basin, and you're protecting others from your energy leakages while also inviting them to create their boundary. I invite you to create more boundaries in your life out of love, out of empowerment, and draw your circle of protection so that you can more fully hold your energy, build your cup, fill it with your joy, your creativity, your passions. So therefore, you're acting from overflow and your container, your boundary is not leaking. Namaste.